The benefits of the KontrolFreak are many. This is why chefs absolutely love this unit, and people who purchase one are buying multiples. And the reason for that is that once they get comfortable cooking on the Freak, they don't want to execute their recipes any other way, because with the Freak, you have so much control over things that you couldn't possibly control any other way. If you're sweating, or if you're toasting nuts or seeds or spices, for example, you have not only consistent heat across your pan because of the induction technology, but you can control the temperature at which they're toasting and get an exact result every single time. That's something that no other cooking method could offer you. It allows you to set it and forget it and worry about other tasks that you have going on in the kitchen, about your fish coming through the door, about the guy who didn't show up for work today, about the guy who's hungover today. The KontrolFreak is your extra set of hands in the kitchen. It's your sous chef. You can trust the KontrolFreak to execute your recipes exactly every single time, no matter who's using the device. With the programmability of the KontrolFreak, consistency is a non-issue in the kitchen. A chef could simply create however many recipe programs they want. They're there for easy recall by any cook, and their vision will always be executed the way that they want it to. The KontrolFreak is incredibly versatile. Once chefs understand that they can use it for pastry, they can use it on the grill station, they can use it on the garde manger station, their prep cooks can cook in the basement with it. It starts to open up the possibilities of what they would use it for, how they're using it, and then it becomes a very valuable tool in their kitchen because of the wide variety of tasks that it can be used for. That pays back the investment very, very quickly for them, because then they don't have to put money into a separate deep fryer, a chocolate temperer, maybe a butane burner. They can have one unit that serves multiple purposes throughout the restaurant. The dual fan cooling system provides immense benefit to the unit. The last thing a chef needs when they're 7 tickets deep in the weeds is their cooktop to shut down. Because of the dual fan cooling system, no matter what temperature you're operating at, the KontrolFreak will run all service long. The reliability of the KontrolFreak is unparalleled. Convince your customers to buy right, buy once, buy the unit that's going to last them a very long time, instead of buying cheap induction units that are probably made for household use only and throwing them in the garbage when they die. The portability of the KontrolFreak is awesome. It's not only great for caterers, but think about all the possibilities for off-site cooking. After a restaurant's been open for several years, people tend to forget about it, even people who really enjoy that restaurant. They're always on the what's new. Chefs are always doing off-site events to keep their brand relevant. They're always going to food festivals and cooking off-site. And that can bring a huge amount of stress and fear to the chef, because you never know what you're going to walk into. Using the KontrolFreak and pre-programmed recipes, the chef knows exactly what's going to happen when they go to that event, and they know that their brand is going to be represented properly. I get asked all the time, what should I cook on the KontrolFreak? What recipe do you recommend that I try? And to be honest, I would say cook everything on the KontrolFreak. The KontrolFreak is simply another stovetop, but it is precise. It gives you control over everything that you could never before control. As chefs, we've been trained to cook over stovetops. We've been doing this our entire career, sweating, sauteing, frying, whatever it is. And we've been trained to use our sensory cues to try to get a consistent result. How does something sound? How does something smell? How does something feel? The problem is, humans make mistakes, and we're not precise. But the KontrolFreak gives us that precision and the control over those variables, and allows us to execute our vision every single time. That means that our customers, no matter whether they come in at 5:30, no matter whether our customer comes in at the end of the night, everybody gets the same experience, and that's what keeps restaurants open.